Awesome. There she blows. Perfect. Hey, lucky bats. That is one lucky bat right there.
Yeah.
JPC. Right on. Brett S. Happy Monday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What colors did I use?
I have a fun stream build today. Putting together work truck.
Oh, fancy.
Bet I can put the whole thing together in an hour.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty simple.
All right, I'm going to mix a little bit of green brown, which I believe is what I used on the coat, and some purple to make a color that I will use to paint his boots.
What's the plan for him today?
I guess the pants and boots.
Pants and boots.
Keep it simple.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ninjan talked about limiting your palette by mixing things that you already used.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try that and see what happens. Alright. The green brown ate the purple like it wasn't even there.
Well, that's rude.
Ooh, Brett S. working on building a Triarch Stalker. I love me a Triarch Stalker. Best thing in the heavy support section of the Necron book that's not a heavy support. It's an elite. Because obviously a big mech robot with big guns is elite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Necrons. I do think that they've always been elite for some reason. Because they came out, I want to say they came out around 2015, 16, when a lot of stuff was going into elites, and a lot of stuff had the monster rule instead of the vehicle rule.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of Tau stuff was a monstrous creature.
Mm-hmm.
But it should have been heavy support. Yeah. AR. Hi, everyone.
Oh, I saw something for you on Milwaukee Buy, Sell, and Trade.
Ooh.
They had an original 1993 Polly Pocket for sale. For how much? Guess how much?
God, I don't know. Like $30?
$300.
I don't even know what a Polly Pocket is.
It's like a Barbie, but it's
like
a Polly
a Barbie?
Pocket. 1993, though.
Mm-hmm. AR, should I bother to paint the inside of my Primaris repulsor tank? Can you see the inside of it? I know you can open the back door on a Rhino, but I just glue them shut.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think I'm going to paint the inside of my Land Raider, because I only have one. And I only plan to have one. So I guess it depends how fancy you want to get.
Exactly. You know, all that reminds me. I got a burp water.
So what's ARC 2301's problem?
The Debbie Downer.
Ah.
I don't know who that is. Or
Nope.
what that is.
TK3 Prince, hello. Dave Dog, hello.
Craig Turpin. Hello, Spaniard.
Ah, got him.
Destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, TK's 3D Prince. Remember, folks, show your support and click that like icon. Every little click helps. I agree.
Mm-hmm. He's kind of got pink pants.
I have pink pants on right now.
Ah, the ARC 2301 it was a mean comment we got today. We get those every day. They're not special.
Read it.
ARC 2301.
Oh, I remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would say, at least from an editing standpoint, it takes a lot longer to put that together than, let's say, a basing video or something similar. I don't know. People are funny.
Mm-hmm.
I do enjoy, though. I like getting one of those a video.
Yeah. One a video is great.
Mm-hmm.
And once you get to like 9 hobby tools where it's every comment, not as much fun, but
But you live and you learn.
Mm-hmm.
That video blew up like recently. Like I mean, it blew up when it came out, and then it blew up even more. So there's even more mean comments on it now.
Mm-hmm. TK Studio Prince, I started painting them Terminators, and I'm doing them white, red, and gold. I will then mount them on a winter-based diorama.
Ooh.
Today's video is chock full of spicy takes. I didn't think so. Although it's my opinion, so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I was too mean to anything, though.
Yeah, I don't think you were too mean. You did make some fun jokes.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I
barely remember my picks.
I think the Forge World video was funnier than the Games Workshop one.
Mm-hmm.
I had more giggles, I feel like.
Love today's video. By the way, I don't know much about Forge World. Oh yeah, I think I know every Forge World product they sell because I'll never buy them, but I love looking at them. I think I own 4 Forge World models. No, 5. I have, but one of them I bought on eBay. I own the Imperial Space Marine statue that they used to sell back in the day, and then I own 2 of the quad heavy bolter guns that you can buy for Space Marines, and then I own 2 Necron Tomb Stalkers, which they don't sell anymore, which is insane. It's a wonderful kit.
Does it have rules still?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I guess you just use whatever the last published rules were, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool model.
Mm-hmm. TK Studio Prince found a new Chaos Dudes. Also, no idea what they should be done in. I never played Warhammer 40k. Peeps used to bring them around with a photo from the magazine and said, "I want them painted like that." Dave Dog, Dave Dog nailed it. I think Forge World is for expensive minis, which are probably going to be discontinued anytime soon. Yep. Yeah, Forge
You know?
World. Ah, Forge World.
You know what you should have done that would have probably triggered a bunch of people
Mm-hmm.
is you should have said your hot take about what you think Forge World should be as a 3D
Ah,
printing
3D
service.
printing service. Yeah. Yeah, because it's not cool anymore that they make resin models. Who cares?
No, I can make resin models.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think that their models are of. I mean, their models are of worse quality than the G-Dub plastics, so they're definitely not worth 3 times as much.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what's gonna give. Like, are the customers gonna stop supporting Forge World, or is Forge World just gonna run into the ground, or is everyone just gonna keep going along with it? Where Games Workshop is very expensive, but you can also get Forge World models that are way more expensive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
You can get a 3D print, build your own Titan for the price of a beater car. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2,000 is insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute
Yeah.
insanity.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense.
TK Story Prints, you can get 3D printed color minis from Hero Forge now, and they look pretty sexy, though I still prefer paint.
Mm-hmm.
Bretta, stop shilling for GW. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't go nearly as hard on them as I should. I've seen. I know Shapeways has done color 3D printing for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Is it better than that? Is it better than like the color powder printing, where they give it a bath of super glue to like make them hard and shiny?
That's what I do every day.
Mr. Harold, it's 5 a.m. and I'm doing some pretty questionable shit, and I got recommended this. Nice. Well, I'm glad it was recommended.
Mm-hmm. I like to think it's eating cookies at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
is the questionable shit.
That's usually what I'm doing at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spent over $1,000 on Primaris Space Marines during the quarantine. Yeah. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Primaris.
Mm-hmm. Imagine if everything looked good.
Mm-hmm. My recent Warhammer 40k obsession has not helped either.
Mm-hmm.
Check the webpage out, heroforge.com. Oh, we are familiar with Hero Forge.
Oh, remember my
Yeah,
my
oh, I
model
remember
there?
your model. Your centaur mage or whatever.
Yeah, my lady.
Mm-hmm.
She had the biggest bust that you could bust.
Good old inflation tool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I remember it was the we were talking about if you own the model, if you use the program to make it,
Ah, yeah.
and you don't.
Mr. Harold, I need to paint an entire Start Collecting AdMech set in like a week. Ooh, I love a challenge.
Nice.
Love a good challenge. A start collecting's a lot, but I think you can do it. I have faith.
Mm-hmm. Is that the questionable thing? Just wanted to get that out there for all of you.
Death to the
Know-it-all.
Death to the Know-It-All 2, because Death to the Know-It-All 1 was taken. Primed my Space Marine intercessors before attaching pauldrons. Now I'm wondering if I should bother to add them on or have slightly less bulky Marines. I think you should put the pauldrons on. It's classic Space Marine. There's big fat shoulders.
Yep, Jim. My computer can't run the Hero Forge website anymore. Sad. Wow.
Zerglurga619. Hello, Eons and Nick. Watching you guys while I'm playing Dawn of War 2 with a friend.
Ah.
Nice. I remember Dawn of War 2. It's a fun game. I liked playing as the Necrons because they were broken and I could actually win with them. AR, donate blood plasma every chance you're allowed to. Yeah.
Best way to get that plastic crack.
Will easily give you extra funds to support the hobby. Yeah. And you get a cookie.
An orange juice.
And a glass of orange juice. So really, there's no downsides.
And you are helping people. I sold my left kidney.
And that got you most of a battle wagon.
Yeah, it's awesome.
There are some interesting voids in his boots where the casting didn't work perfectly.
Avoid 16.
I wish. Ooh, I hope I get this model done by Saturday so that I can... so that's done. I think I can. What day is today? Monday? Oh, yeah. Easy. Easy. TK Cedar Prince. I just spent the week stripping down a load of old metal miniatures to repaint. The oldest model I found is Raul Pathar 1977 Steyr model. Seder model. Neat.
Love good stripping. Stripping all day, stripping all night. That's also a good way to get some funds.
Mm-hmm.
It's also what I do. Hey, Casey Lance.
AR, a testicle is worth over 40 grand. Oh my goodness. And you got 2. I mean, come on.
Wow. I mean, I don't know. I think I might go do that. Where do you sell the testicle? Like, is there a testicle RS that you can sell a used one on? Can I get store credit? Go talk to your local major hospital. I don't know if hospitals want my testicles. Just gonna throw that out there. What do they use them for?
You know, a little of this, a little of that.
They put it in a gumball machine?
Mm-hmm.
You could have 20 Titans from Forge World.
Man, can you imagine the project a Titan is? I cannot wait for Midwinter to start on theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they bought it, or they're working on buying it. I remember when Miniac posted his video. That was, what was it? Something like I didn't think I'd make this video, or a video no one cares about, where he talks about going down to or reducing the amount of content he puts out. He talked about his next video. He's going to paint a Titan, a Imperial Knight Titan.
Yeah.
I was crushed.
You got is really what happened. It's 20 Titans a testicle. I love it. Everyone's talking about testicles, but TK Studio Prints is still talking about models.
Yeah. Everyone's talking about what they're going to buy with their testicles.
Yeah. TK Studio Prints is just talking about cool models.
Mm-hmm. Yep, gym knights are about as big as I'd want. I don't know. I kind of want one of those Cerastus knights with the long legs.
Those are pretty cool.
Oh, those are cool. I mean, I'm sure I talked about them today, right? In the Forge World video?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, those things are sick.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd get the one with the chainsaw and flamethrower.
Mm.
Yeah, once you see a Cerastus, I feel like the regular knights look a little squatty.
Mm-hmm. I had psoriasis when I was a kid, but I got over it. TK Studio Prince. Made at 54, I know all I need to know about testicles. I've had two of them for a while. There you go.
A Titan just feels like painting Everest to me. Oh yeah, I bet. I bet it's just a monstrosity. And then you play with it 3 times in your life.
Mm-hmm. Or they're like, no, you can't have that in a game.
Oh, you're bringing the Titan? Okay, you win.
Yeah.
All right, now let's play another game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I would play a game with a Titan though. I think it'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
But like, once you kind of get it, I'm sure it loses a little bit of its fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yeah, but you play the game for fun.
Mm-hmm. I accidentally left glue in this brush. I think I can
Why
bring
would
it
you
back
do
though.
such a thing?
I mean, this is a use and abuser right here.
Mm.
Use this thing for glue, texture medium.
And you don't want to know what else.
Mm-hmm.
AR's on a roll. Enough to start collecting in whatever major units you want, in most cases. Imagine bringing your 20 Titans to a local game store. Well, it's a lot easier because you're going to be a little lighter.
Yeah, you'd have to bring a small school bus to get them there. Buckle them all in.
Craig Turpin. At AR and your high voice. Yeah, you get to bring that in there too. AR would bring a U-Haul.
You rent a U-Haul truck to bring your models down.
You bring a special driving case. You get him a chauffeur. You get each one an Uber.
I think I might have lost my first edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Master Guide and Fiend Folio, as my mate had them, and he passed away just before Christmas.
I'm sorry to hear about your mate.
Yeah. I think these boots are looking a little bright. I think I'm gonna hit the whole boot with a little black.
Good old black boot.
Mm-hmm.
Off-brand black beard.
probably enough highlighting. Ooh, I'm gonna use this smoke.
You gonna smoke those boots?
Mm-hmm. Let's see, can I get away with just using water, or do I have to put a little medium in there? A little bit of medium.
Would you ever go to a medium?
Probably not.
What if
Unless
it
they
was
could
free?
summon ghosts. Oh, if it was free, yeah, all day long.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see a ghost so bad.
There's I mean, there's people that we know that do tarot card readings.
That's true. That's real.
I think.
This paint doesn't look dark enough. Now that I have it on my palette.
It's the same critique I get. Okay.
Wicked Insanity? Hey, man.
They also say thank you for your airbrush and spray gun info.
Ah. Oh, well, then you're going to love the video on January... what, January 20th?
Yeah, I think that is the day. Got some more stuff about the airbrush.
Yeah. I'm going to go hard in the airbrush paint. TK's 3D prints. Drop acid and you'll see the Holy Ghost.
Here you go.
I wish.
Here, I live in Portland, Oregon, and every substance possible being decriminalized. Yes, we've been planning our move to Oregon for a while now. It also just makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, should we talk about New Year's Eve a little
Oh,
bit?
yeah.
So, we're going to do a big old stream on New Year's Eve into New Year's. And we're thinking we're going to switch our Saturday long stream to that. And for this stream, I think we're both going to be in the same location. And I think we're both going to be painting.
Yeah.
We're going to try that for our New Year's Eve stream. And then we're going to go into New Year's Day. New Year's Day for us.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a lot of fun.
TK's 3 Prince smoked weed for over 45 years. Yeep. Hoping Games Workshop releases the Rogue Trader Kill Team box again. Those Rogue Trader models were too cool to never have a chance again. Do they not still sell the Rogue Trader stuff? That's crazy if they don't. I think they do because there's rules for them in Kill Team.
Wicked Insanity. I'm in Wisconsin. Not legal here yet. I love Wisconsin.
Yeah.
We used to live in Wisconsin.
Milwaukee.
Used to live in Milwaukee. Dr. Drokel. So a stream Thursday night and all of Friday? Nope. Probably just a little into Friday. And then we'll do our typical 9 p.m. Central Friday stream, and then our Patreon stream after that.
Yeah. All the streaming we can handle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeep, I can't find the Kill Team box on the web store, except for the German website, huh? Well, you know, I hear the German models are the same same as the normal ones.
They're a little angrier, though.
Ah.
At least they sound angrier. Wicked Insanity. I'm in Janesville. Death to the Know-It-All 2. Also live close to Milwaukee.
TK3 Prince. You need to set up stream yards with OBS and then send Nick the link so that you can both be seen on the stream. Is that a joke? Is there a real thing called StreamYard?
Probably.
I feel like we would just stream off the same device.
We could, I could be seen on the stream, but I don't know if your computer could handle it. That's the reason why we haven't done it.
Well, if you're here, we could just stream off of your computer.
Oh,
it's a
well,
little
that's
better.
happen. But we don't need anything special for that.
No.
Will you switch for just an hour on Saturday or take the weekend off? Yeah, we'll just do an hour on Saturday. Hey, Joey Flores. And we'll get to try out our nice camera to see if it works.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I think we... What were you going to say?
I was going to talk about the shoes.
Go ahead.
I think the shoes are coming along nice, but they're a little too light. I do like, though, for the pants and boots, I use the same colors I used on the... I used the purple and the brown. And I think it is nice, but I think I'm going to add a little bit more black just to help darken them up a little. Oh my goodness, I am scraping the bottom of this P3 Thamar black. I want to buy a really nice black and white paint so that I have them because I'm out.
Well, Scale 75 has a very, very matte black. It does cover very nice.
Ooh, nice camera. What is it? Is it one of those black magic ones? It's actually a red. It's a red cinema.
Oh, imagine having that for tutorials. Way overkill. GH5S, Panasonic. It's the old camera. So we're gonna try. We'll probably have Jay on the similar setup, and then me on with the GH5S and my microphone, and we'll see what happens. Running off of my computer. And if you plug two computers in together, they're more powerful, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you just daisy chain them.
Yeah. Yeah, but that'll be our fun New Year's Eve into New Year's Day stream.
Working hard, painting these boots, but then I'm probably going to get schmutz on them when I base. Yeah. That doesn't look very good. There we go.
Right. So on the last night of 2020, you guys are planning on crossing the streams.
Yeah.
Good idea, guys.
Christian Codesy? Watched your 5 best 5 worst Forge World video. Totally disagree with the Tyranid Dimachurion. But then, like the Cerastus, they're the same spindly dimensions generally. And your love of Tau Tetra, terrible. I do love the Tetras. No, the Cerastus is way beefier than the Dimachurion. I don't know, I feel like they didn't try that hard on the Dimachurion. There's some beautiful Forge World Tyranids. Like, what's the one that's just like a floaty balloon of poison? That thing is amazing. I don't know. Also, I feel like the Dimachurion is not unique enough. It's supposed to be like a super Death Leaper that's only for killing characters. But, like, I feel like Death Leaper is the perfect character killer, assassin. Like, it doesn't really make sense. Mm-hmm. It's just a stretched Carnifex. Mm-hmm. Or Haruspex.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I should have said this in the video. I love the Tau Tetra because they're fish, and the Tau's whole thing is all of their vehicles are fish, but the Tetras actually look like fish.
Mm-hmm.
I think I did call them polywogs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, if I had a Tau army, I would totally lean into the fish jokes. Joey Flores. Okay, so we haven't talked about Star Wars then,
Not in this one.
Not yet.
Yeah, we made it pretty far without a Star Wars.
Yeah. Jay's kill team confirmed for Tau. Jay, after the video today, I looked up some of those models on Forge World. Over $1,200 for the banana ship. Ooh, is that the Tau Manta? Is that the banana ship? Because, yeah, the Manta is just a giant block of resin, and it looks bad. The rules are not great on the Dimachurion. I own one, and I just like it. Also, you can repose the legs to make it more dynamic. Oh, that's good. I think in the Forge World one, they have it kind of mid-lunge. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't quite look like it's in mid-lunge. I think the floating balloon of poison was, was the Malanthrope, which I also have one, and you're right, it is amazing. That model looks like an animal. Like, it looks like a real horrible monster. Mm-hmm. The Stormbird is called a banana ship because of the yellow. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think the Stormbird looks fine. But it's not as good as the Space Marine Thunderhawk. Mm-hmm. Thunderhawk is iconic.
Mm-hmm. You could tell that Jay writes scripts for the videos because he can remember the name for the video.
The video title is the last thing that's written.
Life is but a stream.
Mm-hmm.
I loved gosh, was it the Metal Thunderhawk?
Oh,
Games Workshop was like it's only only $699 or something like that.
yeah, they came in specialty wooden boxes with felted insides. I would love. There's a great whip out there of somebody building one of those, and it looks like an absolute disaster.
That's awesome.
Because there's no big pieces.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Thunderhawk gunship, which is like 18 inches long, made out of 2-inch segments.
Wow. Dr. Drokel. Only $649.99. Exactly.
Yeah, holy cow, it's ridiculous. And considering that they just redid the Thunderhawk, they're probably not going to do a plastic one anytime soon.
No. Yeah, 2015, right?
I think so.
Yeah, you ain't getting a new one of those.
Yeah. Joy Flores, I do like that land speeder though, but $83, 83 smackeritos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeep, the thing is big enough to carry rhinos like infantry. Well, yes and no. Like the forward rolled Storm Eagle banana ship can fit like one rhino. But I would bet that in the lore, they're big enough to carry a reasonable number of vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
I think Super Saiyan owns everything that's ever been made, and he has a good like side-by-side comparison of the models, and it's not much bigger than a Thunderhawk.
Yeah, it is hard to tell based on photos.
Yeah.
How big things are. I like, though, that they had, on the actual Forge World website, they had a comparison. Just so you know.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Jokel. And I thought Hasbro was gouging people by charging $500 for Jabba's sail barge. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, I think Hasbro's hurting. Because I don't think people buy toys anymore.
Mm-hmm.
AR, I want to spend close to $800 when Sisters and Drukhari box set comes out. Ooh, you gonna buy a couple? And then scalp Lilith. You know what? That's the move right there. Buy as many as you can get, and then just scalp Lilith and the Battle Sister commander with the plasma pistol.
Yep.
I bet you could make a nice little not a profit, but you could probably make a decent amount of money back.
Mm-hmm.
Because that Lilith's probably not going to be sold alone for 6 months.
No, but you have all those Lilith haters out there.
Mm-hmm. There's like 8 probably. The model's fine.
She's not hot enough.
The old model was fine.
Mm-hmm. That's always people's argument.
Hopefully they get more of the Dark Eldar get an update, or just new stuff, because a lot of the Dark Eldar actually looks pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I like the new Lilith though. I like the crazy like anime hair.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's neat.
But she's not hot enough.
Very similar to Jane Czar. Which kind of makes sense because they're both Eldar. Yes, that's true. She's not hot enough. Really, she should be nude if they're really going by the lore that was written one-handed.
Yeah. See? Well, that's when they used to know how to write lore.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they don't know how to do anything.
So does Games Workshop own Forge World, or is it a subsidiary, or how does that work? I have no idea. I think
Games Workshop owns Forge World.
yeah. AR, I just hope that Games Workshop is smart and releases combat patrol boxes for both armies. That'd be neat. Are the combat patrol boxes deals? They're a little pricey. They're like $140. And they don't look amazing. I mean, it's hard to tell if something's amazing when we've only gotten the Primaris, because Primaris are expensive and you don't get a lot of models. I'm waiting to see what happens when we see a combat patrol for orcs or necrons, or not necrons, orcs or Tyranid. Because it'd be sweet if you actually get more swarm models, because they're worth less points. Because apparently that's one of the things about these combat patrol boxes, is they're actually kind of like...
balanced?
Yeah. But it's not...
I would like that.
It would suck so hard if it's like, oh, if you want to play orcs, you have to spend 200 because you need so many more models. They all have to be the same price.
I mean, that's wishful thinking.
Games Workshop is Gap and Forge World is Banana Republic. It's a decent enough deal to start up. I agree. I appreciate that the boxes are a deal.
Mm-hmm.
I think the sweet spot is under $100, but
I think the sweet spot's free. A friend hands you a bunch of models for free.
Yeah, that's the best.
That's how I started.
Mm-hmm. I definitely want to pick up some of the Seraphim start collectings while they're still cheap start collectings.
Mm-hmm.
Although apparently, seemingly there's like a 15% 40k tax that Age of Sigmar doesn't have, because it seems like everything's just a little cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, Necron question. Oh my goodness. In Chaos Space Marine Codex, every unit gets like a full page of fluff. In the Necron Codex, each unit gets a data slate. What's that about? Is that the way Necrons have always been? The last Necron Codex I read was 7th edition. So everything got about a page of lore and explanation.
Did they change them?
Are
they now boring?
The 5th edition. In 5th edition, every Necron got a page of lore. And a nice black and white picture.
Mm-hmm.
There, and it's a 500 points in a. It's 500 points in a box set, so you know exactly. You know that you are set and ready with them. That's really nice. You buy it and you're kind of done. Because a lot of the start collectings, they were kind of nice, but they were like weird. Like if you have 12 boys, a pain boy, and a what's the big Killican?
Death Dread.
Death Dread. Yeah, wasn't that a start collecting? Like 12 boys,
like
a pain boy, and a Killican. Death Dread. That's not an army.
Did you get knobs too?
Oh, you might have gotten knobs too. If it came with knobs too, that's at least something. Like, it's playable. You could play a game with that. But
Yeah, and the one before was you got 3 bikes, a truck, and 20 boys.
yeah.
That was something.
So I
almost
like
that one
there's
better.
yeah. Oh yeah, boys and a truck. That's a sweet deal. For a long time, they sold like at a slight discount 1 truck and 12 boys.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was, in 6th edition, it was unthinkable to foot slog your boys.
Yeah, right.
And I don't know if they had the jump yet.
Yeah.
Death to the know-it-all. Chaos Space Marines are the best bang for your buck. Start collecting. Christian Kauskadzi. The Blood Angels box has totally no value if you're a Blood Angels player. Contents are completely wrong for what you really want to do as a Blood Angels player. Yeah, it's all Primaris, right? And obviously, Blood Angels don't have any unique Primaris units yet. So it's pretty much, it's not really a Blood Angel start collecting. It's more of a Space Marine start collecting.
Mm-hmm.
Which I have a feeling that's kind of what it's going to be. Like, if they do an Ultramarine start collecting, a Space Wolves start collecting, it's basically just going to be like, so which Primaris playstyle do you want? Because if you want mechanized, then you probably buy the Death Watch. But if you want fast attack, then you do Space Wolves. And if you want general purpose, you get the Blood Angels one. And then you go from there. But yeah, I agree. I mean, Primaris just doesn't have enough units yet, which is crazy because they have all the units. But
For the last 3 years, they've been the units.
But, Space Marines have, 30 years of units. And now Primaris has like a dozen. So they haven't quite caught up.
I don't know if I'm just a silly goose, but they're kind of slow on the codexes this edition, aren't they?
It feels like it.
I mean, it seems like there's not really any.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with 9th edition.
Mm-hmm.
I have the rule book.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
Yep.
I don't think I've been keeping up with the news like usual either. Like, I only go on Bella Lost Souls like once a week. And that's just to see if Pimp Cron has posted anything. Love Pimp Cron. Sanguinius is actually more akin to Space Jesus rather than Vampire Daddy. I mean, I gotta say, why not both? Christian Kowski. We actually do have a Primaris unit. Death Company Intercessors are sort of okay. You get a base 3 attacks plus black for 4, toss and a chain sword for 5, but they don't get a jump pack. It's still just a regular 5-man Intercessor squad though, right? Is there anything unique? Do they have any like upgrades or extra helmets or anything? Yeep Jim, want to see some Necron harem girls? Oh, you got to go over to War Games exclusive for that. They got you covered. They'll hook you up.
Joey Flores, by the time they get close to finishing the codexes for 9th, we'll be on 11th edition.
Yeah. Probably. COVID and the fact that Games Workshop is stubborn about just releasing digital versions of them is why I think Codex releases have slowed this edition, or have slowed down.
What an excuse.
Yeah. I mean, Codexes have never been rocketing out. I mean, 6th edition didn't even get all the Codexes.
Yeah. And I wonder if they're having like an issue playtesting.
It could be.
just because you can't really be in person.
Release it all digitally. Make the app $5 a month, and then you get it all.
Or make it for free.
Or make it for free. Yeah, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
I do think
I do think $5 a month would be perfectly fair.
Yeah, like I don't want to buy any more codexes. I bought so many, barely used them.
Mm-hmm.
The only model I have, the only codex I have that's beat to hell is my Necron's 5th edition. And that's mostly from just reading it in high school. I probably played Necrons 20 times.
Slogging it in the old backpack.
Yeah.
Putting your sweaty gym shorts in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think probably in like 5 years or something, the Primaris Marines will look a lot like Space Marines in terms of like, you know, unique units, unique Terminator armors, unique Intercessor armors, Intercessor torsos that have the nipples.
And then
right
every
now,
other army will get stuff.
Everything's a little bland. Yeah, and in 5 years, some Xenos will start to get stuff.
Start to get stuff. That's the key word.
I mean, it's definitely an undertaking to redo the army that already has 2/3 more units than any other army. It's a bold move.
It is a bold move.
And speaking of a bold mood, it is 10:03, so we're going to wrap it up.
Wow, we're just having too much fun.
Yeah.
So, we are going to be doing a special New Year's Eve stream.
Yes.
On New Year's Eve into New Year's Day, where we'll both be painting on camera. So if you want to join us for that one, we'll also put some announcements out for it. And then we're kind of switching our days. So then our Saturday will just kind of be our normal stream. Of course, with a Patreon stream on Friday after our normal stream.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Good night.
Yeah.
End.